Hey, we talking here. Alright, so I'm gonna go bring the converter back to Emmett, because her reasoning for not bringing it back to him doesn't ring very good to me. I mean, it's like, why gotta prevent this old guy from racing? It's like, let the old guy do what he wants to do. Besides, nobody likes to be in debt. I might need to fix up myself here after all the damage I've been doing.
Hi, Emmett. Joe said to give this to you.
Joe's near as old as me. Can't believe he's still racing.
He said this clears his debt?
Close enough. He doesn't win many races these days. 14th place doesn't award a lot of prize money.
14th place.
So he won't need to retire.
Soon, but not today. This wipes the slate for me. I'll fix up his Hova when he comes in again.
That's good, I guess. See you later, Emmett.
Will Joe keep racing?
I guess that's up to him.
Yeah, see, you made all those assumptions about what he was going to do, and they were all wrong. What happens when you assume? You make an ass of you and me.
It's very confusing.
Hold on to it for now. I've got something I've got to do.
Another job?
No, if you're about to give me a headache worth of data, I need a coffee first.
Get myself a coffee, which is back the other way. Of course it is. Of course it is. Down to Old Town. Man, we gotta go quite the distance just for some coffee. She must have, like, the best coffee place in town on her mind here. We gotta get some of that fancy coffee. Man, parking's at a premium here. Metro Hub Menorah. Set clerk. I feel like I need to talk to this guy. Just. Yeah, this guy.
Ma'am, have you found anything of interest?
Can't say that I have.
If you find anything suspicious, bring it to me.
Okay. Interesting. Nothing else over there. Alright, keeping an eye out for punch cards and things. Ooh, whoa, this this camera change. Dynamite Simpson. Dynamite.
Hey, come here a minute.
I'm busy.
Wait, I just want to talk. You're not from around here, I can tell.
Because of my dark, exotic eyes, right? Give me a break.
No, because you obviously don't realize who I am. When someone around here gets my attention, they're flattered.
You're right, I don't know who you are. Let me finish my coffee in peace, please.
Yeah.
I'm Dynamite Simpson. Even if you haven't heard of me, you'll have heard one of my music projects for sure.
I should have figured he was a musician with that hair.
Look, I'm in need of some authentic Eastern fashions for my next music video. I see that embroidery on your sleeve. Eastern Peninsula, right?
You're a music video director?
They
I'm a
all
record
are.
exec, video director, entrepreneur, guitar player, social media hub, brand construction technician.
And you want my sleeve?
Not exactly. I'd like to use the floral design in the background for my next music video.
Much as your cultural appropriation of my favorite cardigan sounds tempting,
Tell me a little more about your people.
I really don't feel like it.
I bet your people enjoy my music, even there, beyond the city.
I don't think we do.
I don't think we know you.
Perhaps playing my music requires technology beyond your means.
We're not savages. We're farmers. And we have our own music.
Your own music? Your own fashion? How novel. I must learn more.
Then get out of the city.
How could I learn about your people's music? Did you grow up playing tribal drums?
Oh, Jesus.
What? I grew up playing Bach.
So you're a musician.
Not anymore.
Shooting begins in 5 minutes. I'll learn more about your music, but for now, can I take a photo of that design?
If you pay me.
Perhaps, if you tell me more. What does the pattern mean?
Nothing.
It's a catapult. For my people. It's a gift mothers give their daughters to protect them.
Oh, okay. She made up something.
From?
Predatory men.
Really? This'll be perfect in Dolly's next video.
I have one in my pocket. I brought it from home. It's dried.
Really? Might I have it?
Show me the limbs.
Here, take them. You would really allow me to have this? Sell your cultural gift from your mother?
Sure, I gotta eat.
Excellent. I think this'll look fantastic in Dolly's hair in the
Blue
music
flower,
video.
huh?
Pleasure doing business with you. I must go, but we might speak again.
Goodbye.
Oh no, your mother's flower. You gave it away.
Mom didn't give that to me. I found it growing near a sewage plant. I used it as a bookmark.
Does it really protect women from predatory men?
No.
It's just a dead flower, Camus.
I had a feeling she was making some of that up. Okay. Anything over there? Haldo.
Hey, you okay?
Yes, I'll be fine. I just need to rest for a moment. Maybe some food.
Are you from the Eastern Peninsula?
No, from the steppes. My name's Haldo. Was a dentist.
Rania, driver. So what went wrong?
Everything. Hyper-gentrified rent closed my office, a debt corp took my augments. The wounds didn't heal. I was in pain. I started with Jews and worked my way up the periodic table of painkillers till I got here. So now
Periodic
I can barely
table
see.
of painkillers.
Take some money for food.
Thank you, Rania. Your people are always decent. You know, I always wanted to see the Eastern Peninsula one day.
Maybe you will.
What a lovely smile you have when you tell a kind lie, Rania.
I am in the completely wrong section for coffee, though.
Here's what I could offer you today.
The Fisherman, popular magazine in the Marrow. This says they used to catch giant glowing green fish in the bay before Corpsec started charging 1,000 limbs for permits. Yellow shades, fancy glasses with a yellow tint. Yes, thank you. Candy bar, sure. I guess I'll buy the Fisherman. I don't know what I would need it for, but there you go. I got it.
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing you again.
And can I wear them? I can wear them.
Oh, cool.
And the purse, do I... Does that do anything for me? I can't, like, wear the purse. Huh? It's just a designer purse that I just have. I guess you could turn around and, like, sell these things if you find someone who's really in the market for them, I guess. I don't know. Midnight Club downtown. Is it Midnight Club LA? This has to be the way to go, though. Not the way to go, because there's no other way that way, is there? What is this? This goes up. I don't want to go up. I want to go... Of course we would go to, like, furthest flung thing ever just for coffee. This better be, like, the best coffee known to man here. Yeah, I can't go this way. I guess I have to go in that thing?
Traffic accidents reported in sectors 1, 2, 4, 6, and 8.
See, this camera change here throws me way off. Oh, yeah, no, this took me there somehow. Danya, Neo, and Coffee Guy. Let's talk to Danya.
Excuse me, I see you sell old stuff. Do you know what this is?
Pass it here. Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh my.
What is it? I thought maybe an old music storage.
Music? No, not at all. This is a game. An old one at that. Where did you find it?
In the trash.
Actually, it was near some trash.
No, I don't believe it.
So it's
Believe
an
it.
antique.
Oh yes, this was played on a Spectrum home computer. 48K.
Oh, there you
You
go.
needed an interface to make the joystick work. Kempston or ProTech. Otherwise, you had to play on the rubber keys.
Even the words I understood in that sentence didn't make sense.
It's like this, you see. You put this tape into a tape recorder first and...
Nope, still no clue.
Long ago, information was stored on magnetic tapes. You see the strips here? These wound round playheads, or something like that. No one knows exactly how it operated now, but we can feed this into our comprehender and it gives us executable code.
Her comprehender.
So this was a game people played on a screen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, it would take a long time to upload the data to memory, and the executable data itself is tiny. It's hard to comprehend how our progenitors managed to work within such strict memory constraints.
You're really into this stuff,
Believe
aren't
the-
you?
I believe the devs are having a
I'm
little...
interested in the technology,
little
sure,
fun here.
But what really fascinates me is this game. You controlled a little sprite. You walked along a street and you punched everyone you came across. We believe these old games were deeply symbolic, like Sisyphus with the rock.
Oh boy.
So they were morality
I hope
lessons?
you haven't seen Doom.
We collectors believe so. I think every one of
Or
these
Wolfenstein.
classic games can teach us a lesson.
What did punching people in the street teach us?
Metaphorically, it is telling us that we cannot simply fight urban decay through physical force. You see, in this game, when you win, you start again.
So the cycle repeats.
Exactly. So through the game, we learn that the violence is entertainment, but the creator of the game seeks to tell us that violence is also pointless.
These old games were pretty deep. How did this end up lying on the street?
There's plenty of other street vendors who are collectors like me. One of them, old Sinclair, he
Sinclair.
died last week.
Sinclair
And you're
Spectrum.
not really allowed to own this stuff. If CorpSec catches you,
Oh, I'm sorry about Mr. Sinclair.
he was in the zone that fell into the sea last month. Can't be helped. You should keep your eye out for more of these. They may be scattered all over the city.
You'll pay me for them?
I sure will, as long as you keep it quiet. In fact, I can even show you this one if you like. It has a 2-player mode, We can punch people in the street together.
Maybe another time. Just the limbs are fine.
Load, enter. Oh, there you go. That is an old, that's an old Commodore, command. Fast steel parts. Oh, ownership of games will lead to confiscation and a fine. There's an arcade. Well, how do you, I guess you have to be in the arcade in order to use stuff. Ooh, hello. Memory chip, okay. It's hard to see this stuff on the ground. Like, I could barely see the punch cards, let alone all this other stuff. There's a punch card there, by the way. You really need to sort of, I don't know, either go easier on the downpour or make these, like, highlight the things on the ground or something, like put like a little outline on them or something, because they're really freaking hard to see. Alright, so Neo? Neo Cafe.
Welcome to Neo's Neo Cafe. I'm Neo. What can I get you?
Coffee, Nevacino, hot chocolate, or soda. I'm guessing coffee. Cup of coffee. Hot. Delicious.
That's good. Thanks for this, Neo.
Have a spectacular day.
And so then, what's coffee guy?
I saw you looking at me from over there.
Oh, jeez.
I was just going to ask if this was the only coffee place in this zone. I'm from out of town, and this coffee is...
Like Hova oil?
Well, I was going to say it's below average, but yeah.
No, this is the only place. I've been coming here since I was in my teens.
You look like you're still in your teens.
It's the coffee. It's stunted my growth.
So, you're actually...
92?
75.
Okay.
Well, Grandpa, it was nice to meet you.
Hey, wait up. What's your name?
I'm Rania. I drive deliveries, and I've got another job coming up, so...
Do you, want to do something?
No.
Are you asking me on a date?
No. I mean, alright, we could just do something and see what happens.
Do something. How specific?
We could...
Get coffee?
Come on, coffee guy. What could we do?
Bowling.
Ew.
Shooting. I know a range downtown. They let you fire the big pulse rifles.
I don't like pulse rifles, or any guns, really. They tend to get aimed at people a lot.
We only shoot targets.
Boy, you're...
I believe the humans and the
striking out
targets
left,
can
right, and
coexist
center.
peacefully.
What about pizza?
Better. What kind?
Artichoke and avo? From the new hipster place uptown.
Ooh, a swing and a miss. Sorry, coffee guy. Maybe some other time.
If I see you here again, I'll have thought of something you'd like, Rania.
Yeah, we'll see. Oof. Flirt. I got an achievement, flirt. I'm the flirt. Yeah, that guy. I feel his pain, striking out and missing constantly. Oh, Camus.
Hello. Is that you?
Camus, why are you calling me on the comm? I'm on a coffee break here.
I have a reason.
Is the reason that you don't like being alone?
Yes, that is it. Is it okay?
It's fine. I'm glad of the company.
Why do you need the coffee?
I've never worked night shift before, Camus. Coffee creates the illusion that I'm actually still awake. You wouldn't understand. You don't sleep.
I sleep.
I guess you go offline and recompile your source code. That's a bit like sleeping.
Why would you have to recompile the source
sleep.
code?
Okay,
How often
I
is he
heard
getting
you.
an update?
Tell me what you found out about Cora.
I found 3 different types of things about...
Camus, this data analysis and retrieval, it's not that you can't do it, it's just it's a bit dry. Why don't we let the generic automata take care of this part? You can go offline for a bit.
Sleep.
Sure.
Custom personality Camus offline. Generic automata reinstated.
All right, Mr. Personality. Tell me what we know about Cora now.
3 distinct data points of origin for Cora. 2 deprecated and accessible only via the underweb. Warning, your automata was detected accessing this information and your identity was compromised.
Shit. Well, too late to do anything about it now. Tell me what you found. Give me the official data first.
Cora is a term colloquially used by citizens of Nivalis to refer to the combination of AI and mechanical systems, which manage the logistical and maintenance systems operating throughout the city.
I knew that much. Go on.
As an anthropomorphism of a mercurial personality, it is unclear if Cora exhibits a form of sentience or sapience. Best data suggests Cora is fundamentally inconceivable by human intelligence, existing just beyond the event horizon of biological minds.
Not helpful at all. Why do people keep talking about Cora then?
Day-to-day usage of Cora in conversation invokes the term in the same way one might talk about fate, luck, or serendipity.
Example?
I checked my balance and I'm all out of credits. Cora knows where it all went.
There are 2 more data points for Cora?
Yes. One from City Archive in a defunct data pool called the Internet. Another from a paper-based text called The Exegesis, a pseudo-historical book scanned and OCR'd 109,572.75 days ago.
Read me the extract of the exib whatever.
Reigning atop a hierarchy of smaller automatons, VIs, androids, and machines, Cora is the last of the 12 founders. Complex AIs that formed an advisory council for the human rulers of the city. Why did the founders fail? Did their source code encounter insurmountable logical errors? Or, worst of all, did the founders choose to abandon humanity? And if so, will Cora soon make that same choice?
What's your confidence rating on the accuracy of this information?
11.40%.
Higher than I thought. Does everyone in the city know this stuff but me?
Cora is commonly discussed, appearing in up to 0.8% of all communication, but little substantive, verifiable data exists as to its nature.
Read me the last data, the one from the Internet.
Cora, computer-operated recycling agent.
That's it? I don't know how this relates to hackers or AI.
No further data available.
Make a copy of that exegesis thing to local storage, encrypted. If I get a data violation, I don't want to lose access. And bring Camus back online.
Activating custom automata personality, Camus.
Did you find out about Cora?
More or less. I don't know what I was hoping for.
Will you get food too?
Not hungry. Hey Camus, have a look at the cafe menu. Do you see all the different types? If you drank coffee, what type would you order?
Donut coffee?
That's not really...
Oh no. I said something dumb?
Actually, Camus, I think donut coffee sounds pretty great.
Let's repair, speed booster. Yellow tracer unit, the color reminds me, okay. Antenna, you know what, I'll hold off on these, I guess. For now. I really just wanted to make sure I had all of my damage repaired. Guess I could stop off for some gas too, probably. Really don't have anywhere else to go. Oh, here we go.
Driver 14FC, are you out of your hover?
I was on a break.
There are no breaks for me or for you. Have you seen the vids?
No, why?
More accidents in Sector 21. No, Sector 23. Or is it 21?
Bombings?
Not sure. This is bad for us. We've lost more drivers this week than in the past year.
Everything okay, Control?
I don't know, kid. I don't know. What's your real name? I'm tired of numbers.
Rania.
I'm gonna look out for you, Rania. Things will get better after tonight. I promise. We just need to get through this one night.
What's your name, Control?
I'm not supposed to say. Goddamn.
Is something going wrong over there? You sound...
It's all wrong here. Maybe I'll tell you after this job.
Okay. What you got for me?
In Gallows Row, there's an old escalator called the Ascension. Someone at the base wants to surrender a package of their belongings.
Where does the escalator go?
Trust me, Rania. This job will be much easier for you if you don't ask that question again. You're looking for a guy named Gil. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
Enjoy your coffee. All I got is a bottle of sake stashed in my desk drawer, and tonight I'm having a drink.
I did not mean to transition there, but that guy hit me into the transition point. Not where I wanted to go.
If they're not happy with that, they can fucking fire me. Cheers.
Fascinetic, Control.
Where's this guy at? Fulcrum sector. Let's see where we can go here. So make sure there's nothing hanging around on the ground anywhere while we're here. I see something over here though. Nope, that's just nothing. That is nothing. Okay. Cherry pie seller. Here. Oop. What the hell? Human hand. This appears to be... Oh no, this is someone's hand. They're not supposed to just throw a biological limb in the garbage, and it appears to be wearing a wedding ring too. Should I keep this? I guess someone might want it back. Great. Picked up a human hand. That's fantastic. Well, I mean, somebody's walking around without hands. I guess they'd want to know that they're missing a hand. I think they would know that they were missing a hand, but...
One slice, please. Oh, wait. Are those real cherries?
Well, they ain't holograms, lady.
Yeah, but where would you get real cherries in Novalis?
Lots of places. Orchards up in the spire, growing beds down in the vents, one of those labs that grow cultured retro fruit.
I'm
You're
not
not
talking
filling me with
hypothetically.
confidence
Where did
here,
you
dude.
get those cherries?
Wherever you like, lady. I find the best way to enjoy the flavor comes from tasting with your imagination.
Oh, so it's cardboard.
And I find the best way to avoid food poisoning is to know where my cherries come from.
She's
I
so
swear,
picky.
these taste exactly like cherries.
That is not a normal thing to say about actual cherries.
You want a slice or not?
Yes. No. I can't decide.
Have you even tasted real cherries before?
Back home, they were my favorite.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Yeah.
Well, you'll love this pie. A genuine slice of home. What do you say?
No, actually, I'm good.
Suit yourself, country girl.
Okay. Oh, there's a casino here? Can I go in the casino? Why is there a falconer out front?
Hey, you interested in having your photo taken with this magnificent creature? Just 100 limbs.
It's
No.
pretty steep.
Would you like to know his name? He is Norman.
Norman the Falcon?
Hi, Norman. Is he a real bird?
Norman isn't a bird. He's a falcon.
A
Falcon
real
is a
one?
bird.
Well, he's not a hologram.
But is he a real falcon or is he artificial?
Ah, I understand your question now. You must think this is based on an animal. This
Yeah.
is not. It is a unique creation. A falcon.
Falcon is
I've
not
seen
unique.
falcons before.
No, you must be mistaken. Perhaps you have seen a sparrow.
No, they're pretty,
They are
pretty
very similar.
different.
You see, I
Very
specialize in
different.
chimeras.
What are chimeras?
Well, you know, there's a huge market for artificial animals, especially those that are rare or extinct. Chimeras are different. They are artificial animals which never existed, created from the imagination of man.
But I told you I've seen a real falcon.
Ah, where?
Well, they're extinct now, I guess, but I saw them all the time when I was young. I'm from the Eastern Peninsula. They would circle around the farm in the summer, until the big dust storms hit back in the year of the dragon.
Listen, lady, I need you to do me a favor.
Don't tell anybody?
Okay. What?
Please leave, and don't tell anyone that there are real falcons, huh?
Sure, but why does it make any difference?
When people know they're looking at something that once existed instead of something that never could, they get depressed. And sad people don't spend money.
Yep. Achievement unlocked Norman. We found Norman. Oh, here's Gil.
Are you the delivery person?
Rania, yeah, I'm to take your package.
It's everything. My limbs, comm, holocrons, augments, everything I own. Make sure my family gets it. Just drop it in the post. I can't leave the queue or I'll lose my place.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, a chance to see the spire. I gotta take the shot. I get to go above the clouds.
Is it safe?
Sure, yeah. Of course.
Okay then. Good luck, I guess.
Hey, thanks. Maybe I'll see you around.
Maybe.
Interesting. Need to give up all his possessions for that? I guess it's too much weight, huh?
Hey, Ronnie, you met that guy going on the Ascension? Is he really going through with it?
He says the Ascension takes him to the Spire.
It sure does. And no further.
What do you mean?
It's an escalator to nowhere. It just ends.
Really?
Well, then he falls a few miles down into the sea.
Who would build an escalator that goes nowhere?
You think everything in the city is logical?
Run,
Look around,
road
Ronnie.
to
None
nowhere.
of this makes sense. The city AI has gone mad.
He said it was safe.
Before he gave you all his possessions?
He knew?
Yeah.
He knew.
I don't get it.
You lived outside Novalis, right? So you've seen the sky. You've got that memory. I've never seen the sky. I can live without it. But imagine you'd seen it just once. What would you do to see it again?
How's the sake control?
You don't drink, right? You should try it sometime, Rania. When things are going wrong, it's a great way to keep yourself trapped in the long right now.
Are you a poet now, Control?
You know it.
What should I do with his possessions?
Well, he stiffed us on the bill. His payment was rejected. So if you got anything from him, you should return it to a Cloudpunk delivery chute nearby to cover his debt.
What about his family?
Let me make this as clear as I can, Rania. I don't know if he gave you something or if he gave you nothing. But I knew if he gave you something, I'd have to tell you to return it to Cloudpunk HQ. Control out.
Uh-huh.
He sounded different. Are we going to take Gil's things back to Cloudpunk HQ?
Well, everything's packaged and postmarked. So, if we dropped them at the mail office, they'd get back to his family and Cloudpunk would never know.
But maybe it would be good for us to give it to Cloudpunk? And if we broke the rules, we could get in trouble. Or get Mr. Control in trouble.
Quiet for now, Camus. I have to think.
Yeah, but didn't he just say that he was going to pretend he didn't know that we got anything? Okay. What's Jimmy got to say for himself?
Hey, got a minute? Sure, you got a minute. Who doesn't have a minute? It's less than 60 seconds. Near enough, right?
Those crazy eyes.
Jimmy is the name. Jimmy, roll high.
I don't really have a minute.
You're wondering about the hands, right? You gotta know. Everyone does.
Oh, is this guy the one that lost his hand?
They always ask me about the hands. I always say the same thing. I do. I always say if the shuffle wasn't working, they wouldn't have needed to break them. I'm right, right?
Were you cheating at cards?
Roll high. Wasn't I clear before when I says my name? Sure I was. You was listening. You're a clever lady. I got in trouble because I could roll double sixes every single time.
Really?
Near enough. Near enough that they broke my hand for it. Then when I learned with the other, they broke that too. Now, if I could just get some limbs for augments, I know I could make the money back for you at the table.
Oh, really?
I'm not interested. Sorry.
You'll be back. They always comes back. I got the skills, lady. You're gonna invest in them one day. I'm telling you.
Investment offer. Well, I can give you a hand that you could then use to replace your broken hands, I guess. But the money, not so much. There's a little pill thing here. I don't know what this pill thing is. Oh, there's a dealer.
You from the East, lady?
Stimulants, coolant, dermis. Okay.
Thanks.
You folks from the East are good with me.
Alright, let's get back to our... car. believe is this way. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I believe so. Enter vehicle. Okay. So, I am going to Kills package of Cloudpunk. Oh, Cloudpunk's right here. Oh, there's a thing right there. Yeah, I'm going to, I would like to drop his thing in a mailbox. But I got the feeling this guy, even though he's drunk, or he's getting drunk anyway, he's still probably going to rat us out. So, I've already been in trouble once. Let's not push our luck on something that maybe isn't quite as important as not delivering a bomb. The Weary Droid Motel.
I hate doing this.
Being a delivery driver?
No, paying off a dead man's debts.
At least we won't get in trouble.
I hate this city.
Oh, here's Control again.
Hey, Rania. Are you there?
Yeah? You don't sound good, Control.
Well, I'm fine. If I could just sleep. I used to be able to sleep, you know.
Are you sure you're okay?
What is wrong with him?
I think he's had some drinks.
He sounds strange, like he is confused.
Broadcasting nav point. Collect the package, 14FC. Get on with it.
Who from? Where am I going?
Always questions from you. Just do your goddamn job. Control out.
Okay, he's an angry drunk. Good to know.
I'm the delivery driver. I'm here to pick up something.
Yes, you're here to take our original corbeille.
Your original what?
Huh?
It's a painting, dear. You'll be taking me and Mr. Butler, too.
I don't think I'm supposed to
don't
take
have
passengers.
What is all this nonsense? Mr. Octavius Butler, this was all supposed to be arranged. Didn't you tell the company that we simply can't let this painting out of our sight?
I did, my love, I did. There must be some confusion. I'm sure our young driver friend will consent to take us. It won't be a problem, and we'd hate to raise a complaint. Is that not right, young miss?
You want to ride in the trunk?
Guess so.
Let's be going then. I want to see our new apartment as soon as possible. Apparently, Trisha and the Joneses have moved in next door already. And I don't want her spreading gossip about our new home and how it still smells like smoked fish.
Parking prohibited. Deliver your passengers first. Whoop.
Oh my, this is cozy. I've never been in a vehicle like this. Very retro.
I agree. Very nice indeed. Do you understand us, young lady, or should we speak slower?
Oh, Jesus.
I understand fine.
Dear, you must be very
This is why we don't
curious,
take passengers.
are you not? How a woman like me and an android like Mr. Octavius Butler met.
Sure.
I'm now
Well,
cyberpunk
I can tell from your accent
Uber
that
driver.
You're not from the city, but we're quite enlightened here, you know. Isn't that right, Mr. Octavius Butler?
That's right, my love.
Jesus.
Some might say that Mr. Octavius Butler
Going
is
to Little
human
China.
passing, but I don't care about that. I love him for who he is inside.
Who he is inside? You mean a bunch of circuit boards and motor oil?
Not what his outer skin is made of.
It's a polymer plastic.
Oh, you are hilarious. What was I saying? Oh, yes, we met at a charity fundraiser. We both work for Life Corp. I'm in HR, and Mr. Octavius Butler is in acquisitions.
Oh.
We had
Did he acquire your heart?
Next door. We started meeting for coffee, and
did he
one
pay
thing
top
led
dollar
to
or
another.
negotiate down?
Wow.
And now, just a week until our 5th anniversary, we're on our way to our new home. Aren't you happy for us?
Not really.
Yeah, definitely.
We're suddenly happier than the family that's moving out.
Avalon Heights.
Oh, don't start all that again. This area
is up and coming now. Oh, am I going to the slums? Am I going to the...
up and coming now. The people living there couldn't afford it, and they wouldn't fit in either. With hypergentrification, they're forced out instantly instead of being pushed out over months and years.
Oh, really?
It's a short, sharp shock, but it's for the best for everyone.
A short,
People
sharp
who
shock.
argue against free markets don't really believe in freedom.
What freedom does this bring to the people who can't plan for a future?
That's just life in Novalis. If you don't like it, go live somewhere else. Not everyone is suited for life in the city.
Some people need to live here.
Well, maybe in the nice places, but who needs to live in the filth of the marrow? No one stays there without good reason. And the reason is they all dream of getting rich with some scheme or other to make their way up to the spire. That's the Novalis dream. Our society has 1 million slots, and each must be filled. Every time someone moves up a peg, someone fills in the gap behind them.
And every time someone at the bottom slips, where do they go? I read in the holocrons yesterday that the most common food in the marrow is now roach meat kebabs, noodles with rat.
Those kinds of people love street food.
Protein.
No offense, dear.
None taken. I love a maggot pizza. We're almost at our destination.
Splendid.
Thorax. We're right in front of the Thorax
You
place.
see, Mr. Octavius Butler? Look at this fabulous place. Different and together, but separate. That's how we exist together in this city without all the systems breaking down.
That's
Together but
what they used to
separate,
say
huh?
about androids, you know.
Oh, don't hearken back to your revolutionary days again. You have rights now, just like humans. Androids are just a part of society, low and high. We're all the same, you know.
As long as we all have the same bank balance.
Well, you're welcome to give away all your money to the orphans and the rat children. You can come and stay in my penthouse as long as you take off your shoes and have a shower before you touch me.
Very generous of you, my love.
The
Have
crap.
either of you ever actually been to the Marrow?
Oh, heavens no, dear. I have family in the Spire, and Mr. Octavius Butler is from a very distinguished line of androids.
Oh.
He's descended
Genders?
from the very first Cora models.
Ew.
Wait, what does that mean? Why do you mention Cora?
It's just a saying, isn't it, Mr. Octavius Butler?
In a way.
It means he's refined, dear, just like me. We have no prejudice here. We're very enlightened people in the city, you know.
Oh, yeah, I see your
you
enlightenment.
said that before.
Do you think the family will still be there when we arrive?
Probably.
I shouldn't think so. 2 hours of rent at peak rate and they'd be bankrupt. I'm sure they're long gone, either moved on or forced out by CorpSec for violating their lease.
I bet they'll be somewhere nice. Not everyone ends up in the Marrow, you know.
Maybe one day they'll seize the means of production down there.
Oh, you are witty. The production of mold burgers and rat salad. No offense, dear.
Yeah, none taken.
Thank you for getting us to our destination, driver. It's been fun to drive in a vehicle that's much more rustic than our limo.
Oh,
Our painting
great.
made it here safely too. And what a lovely neighborhood.
Quite so.
Quite. I unlocked a mirror for my apartment. Is that, are we psychologists now? Are we we're looking at ourselves in the mirror now? Yeah. I mean, hats off to the writers, or writer, for that. You managed to make 2 people in the city that are instantly hateable. With very little dialogue and very little time to do it. So, kudos.